Good morning, everyone. I mentioned to you the other day about finding quiet time and so forth, but it kind of raised the issue a little bit about amount of time that we spend attached to our electronic devices, our cell phones, our computers, and so forth. How much time do those devices attract us? How much do they demand of us compared to the amount of time that we spend with Jesus? So, if you are spending so much time on your phone and you're not spending time with Jesus, then maybe the equation is not evenly balanced. And we sort of say, well, I need to resolve that. I think if you think about the people who are living in Johannesburg and the Eastern Cape and so forth, people who are without electricity, without water and so forth, when they don't have access to the electronic media, what do they do with their time? And this sort of says, well, yeah, okay, now I've got time to spend time with the Lord. Ironically, but time to spend with the Lord when everything else doesn't work. But it's up to us then to make up our minds that those devices and that electronic media do not need to rule our lives. Many people who say, well, when we sit down to have a meal, supper time, or whatever it is together, cell phones are off or they're away. It always fascinates me how many people are really attached to it. I was reading something the other day, said young people of these days, and I'm sorry to pick on the young people, but they're probably more electronically savvy than most of us old gadgets. They spend more time actually messaging their friends than talking to them. Okay? Why? Because they can message and it's cheap. But in fact, when you message people, sometimes the communication is not that effective because there's little nuances that we miss out on. So let's just reflect on how much time we are giving to the Lord and how much we are giving to the electronic devices, and make a conscious decision to give the Lord his fair share. And I think that's only reasonable. You have a wonderful day. Keep yourself safe. God bless. Bye-bye.